Hey, Aaron and Ashley, how are you guys doing tonight? And I'm definitely still making a few adjustments here, trying to settle in and get comfortable. And I moved the camera position, so I gotta, so I gotta monkey with that a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm picking up the dog tonight. So my what I have been doing, and what I guess I'll probably continue to try and do, is I try not to play with the hired guns and pets and stuff in this game because they're too good. They tend to solve all the problems for you and take down, like when you go to assault an encampment, they basically take the whole thing down without you having to do much of anything. So I'm still trying to get this camera put in the right place. It's really weird. The focal point on this camera is like to the left of the center of the lens or something like that. I probably keep moving it in the wrong direction because the stream's not in real time. I actually have to swipe your guys' chat out of the way because in Facebook the chat scrolls up over on top of where I have the webcam port laid out in my scene. I see Ashley in there too. Ashley, I hope you're doing good. And Ashley, what game is it you're waiting to update? Waiting on to update. Yeah, I am so tired. There's a major problem with this area. And I'm glad that I rescued Grace. Ashley says I'm doing good. Whoa! No! What was? Oh, and I'm still alive. And it's an embarrassing way to get things started tonight. Rock Band 4. I used to love Rock Band so much. Interesting thing about Rock Band, Aerosmith has actually made more money from licensing their songs to Rock Band than they ever did from album sales. Tell me if that does not just totally blow your mind. So now somebody attacked me last night as I was wrapping up, and I grabbed the shoddy off of them, which I'm very pleased with, actually. So I think, just because I'm completely obsessed with small things, I think I need to make that one camera adjustment. I think I'll be centered up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, Aaron, it surprised me too when I heard about that. Okay, so let's stop putzing around and figure out some things to do here. Okay, so when I went and rescued this Lamb of God church, I deliberately bypassed Falls End.
Falls End has fallen to the Peggies.
I actually deliberately bypassed Ryan Sons Aviation as well, so I need to make a decision about which one of those we're going to do. But in the meantime, let me also see, I have several perk points that I have yet to spend. What is this? Oh yeah, let's get the wingsuit. So in the campaign that I'm playing in this on my PlayStation 4 Pro, I got the wingsuit very early, and I've actually been hurting the last few nights not having it, because I've run into a number of situations that I played through before where I already had the wingsuit. I just want a chance to personally check my audio mix, so I'm going to mute you guys just for a second. Alright, so it sounds like the audio feed is going A-okay. And again, for anybody who's tuned in and listening to the live stream, I know Erin knows because she was here for the first, I'd have it, review test last night, but I'm also testing out a new headset that was just released at the end of August this year. Steel Series Arctis 7 2019 edition, which, as it's turning out, is, I'm pretty much settled on, it's the best gaming headset that I've ever used. It is incredibly comfortable, so and Aaron was on the other night, but I gamed and streamed for 2.5 hours with this headset on. At no point did it ever become uncomfortable, and 2.5 hours is probably, well, as just a straight stick gamer, that already exceeds my normal sit time for a gaming session. Now that I'm trying to stream more frequently, those sessions are going to 2.5 hours and may wind up going longer eventually. So I'm going to hit the aviation depot here.
Hello? It's Nick Rye. The Colts at our doorstep, and I think they're here for my plane. We can't hold out for long.
So that's my long-term objective. Let's see what we have on the way here. So I don't think I need to hit this silo. And actually, what I want to actually work north from where I am. So what? This is the Falls End region. There's actually... Now, let me go ahead and hit the aviation depot. So, is there anything... I don't believe that silo would be anything that I would need to hit. Fast travel. Oh, there is a side... What is that side mission? That should... So, there was an enemy indicator up there momentarily. Prisoner truck, I think. Where? So just tag the side. Oh, there's a plane in that direction. Okay. What's going on with this? I see it. I think I have the brightness turned up so much on the television because with the portrait lights that I have strung up here to give the webcam enough ambient light in the room, it makes the TV harder to see when it's with its black levels. Oh! Sorry about that. Itchy trigger finger. You're switching back over to PC next week. Yeah, Aaron, I'm actually switching back over to PC tomorrow.
I was hoping you could help me too. Cultists are always
so actually, when I came home today, I spent time setting up my streaming rig for tomorrow morning. So this will actually be my last session
Save them from the
in Far Cry 5
then
for
get them to a weapons cache
a bit.
stashed
I'll be
across the
shifting
river.
things over tomorrow. No idea what she just told me to do. Reach the location. So tomorrow I will be switching over to PC, and I should have turned this. Well, it's fine. There's headphones plugged in
Don't
there.
let the piggies get their hands on you. Trust me.
So I will be gaming on what I refer to as my secondary Uber boxen, which is behind the camera, which obviously you can't see it. Is this a turkey mission? So my Uber boxens are my do-it-yourself. What? Next hunting spot reveal. Okay. Well, I'm not going after a bear right now. I'm going after a turkey, I guess. My Uber boxens are my DIY PCs that I build to. That's why you shouldn't be talking while you're hiking through the woods. Or my DIY PCs that I build, and they're spec to handle VR, PC gaming, and to act as streaming PCs and also handle video editing. So, so like I said, I'll be switching over to the secondary Uber boxen, and what is that? And then I'll be live streaming from what I originally built a couple years ago as my backup gaming PC, which is just behind me over there on my left-hand shoulder. I don't know if you can see it. In the I don't think you can see it in the camera port. But so I came home today and hooked up my AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme GC550 video game capture card, and wired that PC that I'm going to be gaming on over to the streaming PC back over there today. Had a couple problems, I think driven by a recent driver update that AverMedia put out. I have a few of their cards that I have as review and testing units, and I've noticed some problems. It feels like what they did was they increased the voltage that they're using to drive the cards, and that is resulting in some behavior that I might not necessarily say is a bug or a defect, but it's definitely causing me to have to change the setups that I've been using with them. In one case, with two of their other cards, it means so from my consoles over to streaming. So the PCs that I use to stream are sometimes often on the complete opposite side of the room in my studio from where the consoles are. And so I have 28-foot HDMI cables that I can run. But when AverMedia put this driver update out, it seems like the voltage drop across that long a run of HDMI cables is causing the cards to not function correctly. And it feels like I ran into the same thing with this other card today. Now, the GC550 is an older card. The other two cards that I've recently had been using are newer cards. This is going to be a problem. And there's a Cultist VIP. I got a... Man, that's 3, 4, 5 tangos. And I got a hostage. cult VIPs, yeah. So I had to work around some of those problems. I eventually solved it by... so the other thing that I have is I have 5-meter USB 3.0 extension cables. And normally I should be able to use either one of those as I choose. Usually with the other video capture cards, again, I could use either. So I can either put the capture card next to the gaming device and run USB 3.0 extension cables over to the streaming PC, or I can run long-run HDMI cables from the gaming device and then put the capture card right next to the streaming PC and just run its normal USB 3.0 cable into the streaming PC. So I have a midway solution, which is I have, I think there's 14-foot HDMI cables. I had that box around here somewhere. But I had to go to that middle solution to hook this stuff up for tomorrow morning. So I went with the 14-foot HDMI cables, put the GC550 right next to the streaming PC, and just ran its normal, 2-foot USB 3.0 cable into the streaming PC. So this afternoon was spent getting all that set up. I was planning on using one of my action cameras. It's like a cheap version of like a GoPro as my webcam. But I wanted to set it up before I tore this down, and to use that, there's an interface box that I'm using in this setup. So I just put one of my Logitech webcams over there for that. And then, what am I using? And then I'm using this little hockey puck looking thing, also by AverMedia, called the Aegis GM310 for my microphone, and so that's set up today as well. And then I have my, it's called a competition gaming mouse set up over there for tomorrow, but I don't really play competitive. But my high-end gaming mouse, I hooked that up to use tomorrow, and then I have this, wish I could show it to you. I guess I could, if you bear with me, being all up in the camera. And I don't want to break the PC up out of standby either. But I have a few of these, little gaming keyboards. We're clearly taking a break from gaming at this point. So, yeah, so this is like this, this is like a half-flower design gaming keyboard. So I'm using that for gaming tomorrow as well. I'm trying to wait to see until I can see it on the screen, so I know that you got to see the whole thing. Oh, nope. Not getting it all on the screen. And when it's not lit, this is backlit, so it's this little mechanical keyboard. But it's laid out, like I said, like a half flower, so it's really comfortable for your hand. And it has a little wrist rest here on the bottom. It seems like no matter what I do, it's not all getting in the camera. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, yeah. So I'll get some better pictures of that and post them in the Streamers Viewers group. Sorry, that's probably more than you wanted to know when you asked that question. Yeah, so I have a few of those of different designs, and I like them because Blasted Air, you're getting me talking about stuff that is more complicated than I can talk and play at the same time. So I apologize for taking such a long pause. I'm actually gonna oh, what is that? Or is that a grapple point? So a weird thing about me, not a weird thing, but a particular thing. So when I play on PC, normally I use... I need to get to the highest point before I do this drop. I normally use the numeric keypad to game, just because I feel like I don't like manipulating the controls around in a big cluster of 59 keys. I like to have a smaller keypad area where like the 10 to 12 keys that I'm actually going to use to play the game are available. The problem is that the numeric keypad is on the right-hand side of the keyboard. I'm right-handed, so I have my mouse in my right hand, so to get the numeric keypad situated for my left hand, I have to take the keyboard and shove it all the way over to the left so that the numeric keypad is the thing right in front of my left hand. On my workstations where I have like a big Mongo gaming keyboard that's like oversized, that gets really hard. There's often not enough real estate for me to make that work, or it's just, you know, I have to rearrange a ton of stuff before I can start gaming. So I got into the habit of using these little gaming keypads, so I don't have to do all that. Now I can just kind of push the... I'm probably going to lose my iPad here in a little bit. Sorry, we got somebody else's live stream. Yes, I know, I'm talking too much answering questions. So, yeah, I will get started here, or going here. So I'm gonna use, so I just... Nope, that's not gonna work. I was trying to get into the wingsuit and I didn't. The problem is he's got the hostage there pretty close. I'm hoping, and this is a VIP, and I gotta take the VIP down first, or else he's gonna be a problem. I don't know if the tactic of therefore get right in his face is the best answer. It is, that worked. Use the med kit. Use the med kit. Ah, why did the mission fail? Oh, they killed all the hostages. Great. Great approach. No, sorry, Aaron, that's not your fault. I'm just, I don't know. Following normal protocol, I guess. So, Redo Sega Safadi, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. I apologize that I got distracted and was yammering on about my PC gaming peripherals while I'm playing Far Cry 5 on the PlayStation 4. Can understand how that did not meet your desires. So we gotta do this again. So this time, now what I don't have is I don't have the grapple skill, so I don't think I can grapple and then fast rope down the mountainside here. So I'm gonna go to a different point and make the effort to hit the chute or the wingsuit again. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Okay, parachute. Of course, they saw me right away. Hit the water here. Nah, this isn't gonna work. Because now the V... Yeah. Ah! But yeah, Aaron, so I have a few of these little tiny... Not tiny, but that one's not tiny because it's oversized in comparison to a lot of the others. But I have a few different styles of gaming keyboard. That are, you know, anywhere from a third to a quarter size of a regular full-size keyboard. And like I said, the nice thing about them is they just give you the keys that I actually want to use. For whatever game I'm playing. So we're going to try an approach from the other direction. Got a zip line on the left on that cliff. Yeah, I just don't know. My concern is that the zip line's not going to be a covert way of dropping in. It's going to be a very fast way of dropping in. But my issue is this cult VIP who's down here right next to the hostage. They are tough to take down. And tactically, I prefer to eliminate them first. And the zip line doesn't bring me up right in front of that VIP, which means, A, he's going to have time to move. But, you know, like I tell a lot of people I know, I will always make an effort to do it your way, and then we'll just see how it turns out.
I didn't sign up for babysitting. Church isn't letting anyone go now.
Oh, is that loot? Now, that guy. Oh! Ah! So that didn't work out well. I guess I could... Oh, okay. Good to... Nice. That was not expected. Figure out where the bad guys are. Figure out where the bad guys are. Where's the enemy pips? Switch weapons. Probably loot shouldn't be my first priority. So what am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to... Ah! I was headed for that other objective marker. So the one thing that happened that I didn't expect is once I liberated one of the hostages, that hostage picked up a weapon. So when I got taken down, that was the person who came in and revived me, which was great. When I got killed there, I just thought that I was done for. It's very subtle. Yeah. Nope, but you know what? We're going to try it again, Aaron. So hello, everyone who has popped into the live stream. Thanks so much for joining in. I apologize. You're not here to witness the greatest gamer in the world. I've been gaming a long time, but it doesn't make me inherently good. Mainly because I don't sweat that much. Just want to play the game to have fun. This is, no.
They're not people. They're livestock.
Like the prodigal son, the father made.
So I guess I'll be a little more deliberate about this time, right? I'm gonna let this guy. Please tell me. Okay, that works. Get a gun. Get a gun.
This is the worst fucking day.
Get a gun. Get a gun. Okay. Did I lose? I lost one hostage. Look, in the game of numbers, that's an acceptable loss. And I freed 2 dudes.
Fine fucking day to quit drinking.
It seems like that should be something I should be able to read or pick up. But that's the same weapon, so it's not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and loot what we can. So, very good idea, Aaron. The zipline actually worked out. I guess there's probably some stuff. I probably could have blown some stuff up. That might have made a difference too. It's another bag to loot. I wonder what we have inside here. Now, there was a gas tank. I could have blown that up. Again, that's one of the things I do really enjoy about this game, is there are several ways at the tactical level to proceed and take down any encampment. Now, this is a very small encampment. The hostage situations are sometimes dicey because the hostages will run off, or the Peggies will run off with the hostages, and like you won't be able to find... Oh, that's me. Straight up Robin Hood, wanted. Alright, dudes, how do you... I need you guys to come along. So you can't talk to them, apparently. Okay, let's head overland to this waypoint. How far out is that? 300 meters? Great. Bears in the area. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go back to... Whoa. What is... Boat. Great. You guys need to take cover. problem's gonna be... Okay, good. I was worried that where I took those guys down, I would not be able to see them, and therefore wouldn't be able to find them and get their loot. Now here's a question. Is that waypoint's on the other side of the river, right? If I get in the boat, will you guys get in the boat with me? Well, first of all, I can get out of the boat because I'm being shot at. Oh. Oh, there we go. Nope. So as you can see, part of the problem is, I don't know, maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. It seems like when you have hired guns that they make things way too easy.
That was too close.
Oh yeah, the zipline isn't very settled. Yay, yep, the zipline worked out. Actually, I'm pretty pleased with that tactical engagement, the way that went down.
Makes a man feel real alive.
I'm a little worried now. If I push this boat back out in the water... Oh, I need you guys... So I'm on the boat. I now have control of the boat. Yes! Hey, Dunder Mifflin, get on the boat. There you go, Hoss. Now, that's some pretty neat gameplay there. I actually like that. So now, this whole notion of getting them to the other side of the river. Let's see if it presents itself well on the map. So the two dudes are with me. I need to get them here. Another boat there. I would reckon that that boat is manned and armed. So if I lose you guys in the chat because my iPad battery power's down, I apologize. I will bring up another device that I have here on standby and be back up momentarily. I have that standby device off right now to conserve battery power. And I don't know which is the best overland approach. I think what I want to do is go a little further downriver. I don't want to put in right there because that boat might be armed or manned. So I think I'm going to go further upriver here, put in at this inlet, and I'm hoping that'll give me the shortest overland route to ingress to the extraction point. Now, what might be bad about that is the Peggies patrol the river very aggressively, so I could actually be leaving myself... Oh, no, come on, no! That's some, yeah, that is not cool game design right there. Boats and planes, yeah, vehicles in this game are actually... There are lots of games where vehicles are not, all they're cracked up to be, but getting a boat or, in particular, like I said, I like the planes and helicopters in this game. Are you kidding? Yeah, that's unacceptable. The fact that I have to replay... Now I have to replay the entire thing. And I have the shoddy. I don't have... Oh my gosh. That's borderline unbelievable. There's no way that I'm going to be able to pull this off a second time as smoothly. Loot. Loot. Let's go binos and hope I can... Nope. It's not giving me all the enemies.
Don't waste your time thinking about them.
Blast it, the gig's up. Liberate that dude. Liberate that dude. Knew that was not going to work out. Oh! Again, I am surprised. Well, I hope that hostage doesn't get killed. Oh! Come on. No, I got low battery. iPad, just keep chugging. I need you for chat. Nope. Alright, well, I apologize. For people who are in the stream, you're gonna see me probably try this, attempt this a few more times. Blame Ubisoft. They could have had a much more graceful mission fail detection there than just letting me drive out of the mission area in the boat and fail me immediately and then reset me all the way back here and have to do all this stuff over again. Now let's see, did I liberate that guy? Okay, so I did liberate this one guy. Blasted! Whoever's hitting me with that blasted shotty. Use the med kit. One hostage is already dead. I saw a guy come over here. Where'd he go? No mercy. So where I'm going to be bothered is if I don't mind losing one hostage, but I need to. So I rescued one. One of three.
I need a drink.
That's a sad ratio there. Losing one hostage I felt like was acceptable, but maybe I just need to get over it and let it go. I know how it goes. Thanks, Aaron. Alright. Let's go ahead and head over to the escort area. Now I feel like next time I don't run, I don't want to bother trying to take the boat. So, Aaron, the last Fallout 76 beta. Thank you for the alert, Aaron.
Time to get your last stand, cowboy! Free!
Well, that was a very action-y sequence there. Where are these dudes who came up on the boat? Did he go down in one shot? There we go. Oh! Yeah, bad guys. Right in. Did he take that guy down? Good job. I think he took the other one down too. Oh man, I got all tensed up. All hunched over in my seat.
Fucker. Well, I know what's for dinner.
I know, now I feel Aaron's gonna go watch Ashley play Rock Band 4 in a little bit, and I feel bad. I wish I had my Rock Band 4 stuff. I'd jump on multiplayer with you. I'm assuming. So, he got in the boat with me. I'm pretty certain that if I just swim it, he'll swim it too, right? Sounds like he's in the water. Which I can hear on this awesome new headset that SteelSeries has produced. I can backstroke it. Uh-oh.
Filthy little bastards over there! You ain't worthy of saving! Yeah, for the father!
Wow.
For the father!
She is talking a lot of smack. Another boat there.
Someone's stirring up some trouble. Let's have a look. I'm sure he was just there.
Where are all these bad guys?
The father will find you.
There's at least 2 that I've heard in this area. Why am I not picking any of them up on the binos? Alright, Jesse, Bill, Bob. Let's go over here and see if we can find where these Peggies are. We'll stick to the tree line over here. So no boat this time. Yeah, yes, no boat this time. Because somehow I just drove out of the mission area and it failed me. And there was no line saying, "Hey, mission area," to cue you into that. And I don't mind the tactical failures, like when when I do something wrong. I make a bad choice or I make a bad plan about how I want to go in and take something down, but like game design driven mission failures, that'll make me bounce off a game and put it away and leave it in the backlog and not come back to it. And I haven't run into a ton of that in Far Cry 5. Oh, is that a bear?
Watch where you're pointing that, sir.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, stop that.
Hey, I'm trying to...
You one more, that's it. You're dead.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Stay down, asshole. And here I thought you...
What? Are you... Now, that's some bull hockey game design right there. Oh, great, now I attracted the... Like, this game is determined to not... What the flip? What in the world just happened? Oh. Great, now I've attracted the Peggies.
Where are you at, Nick? Take me.
The Peggy who we couldn't find on our approach up the hill. Wow. That is not the series of events that I would have predicted when we got started tonight. Got another Peggy somewhere here. You can't see them on the map. Oh, there they go.
Hiding here somewhere. Just gotta find them.
Well, let me tell you something, boys. When I put the 3 of you in the ground, I am taking your boat this time. I hear him walking around somewhere.
John was right. They never saw us coming.
I got him.
Amen.
Yep, I saw you coming. You just got ambushed, fool.
Just give up now.
Nope. Come on, figure this out. Into the ravine. I've got no med kit, so I gotta play it a little carefully.
Hey, buddy boy, let's rumble.
Yep, keep talking so I can figure out where you are. Whoa, what was that? Was that a shotgun or an explosive? That sounded like an explosive. I really need to pinpoint these guys' location.
All
somewhere off to my left.
Plenty of fire and brimstone for you right here.
The problem is a lot of times these guys will approach from a direction that you just don't anticipate. Like, I'm assuming that the threat vector is somewhere over in that direction, because that's where the boat was, and where the inlet was, where you would think they would have been guarding the approach to the encampment, but... Oh, hey Brandon, thanks so much for joining in, I really do appreciate it. And this is, this technically qualifies as a party now. Fortunately, you're joining at a time where I'm actually playing the game, as I already got yelled at for yammering on about my PC gaming setup. Of course, the problem is I've got 2 unlocated tangos somewhere in and amongst all these trees. I think I just saw a warning blip go off. Right? Is that the dude down there? That is. I don't want to bust him now, because I can hear a patrol boat out on the water, so I don't want to... I need to take a pause there for a second and not try and take him out while that patrol boat was coming by, because the Peggies will react to the gunfire and beach. And suddenly it will be 8 of them instead of 1. Ashley Lawrence, hey Brandon. So I can hear at least 1 more Peggy. Oh, laser sight! Bro, when I find out where you are... Ah, man. That's enemies left and right. Why did the music start playing? That's 2 other people in the area. Alright. Now I've got the weapon that I want. Somebody's got a shotty. Blast it! That shotty's close aboard. Man! Whatever somebody's got. How are they that blasted accurate? Alright, this lets me get hauled down on this hill. I'm just putting down suppressing fire right now. I'm probably in over my head, and I probably just need to be smart about this and exit the area. Or at least get myself back here to where they can only attack from 1 vector. What is that? Did they blow something up back there? Alright. Yeah, this... Oh, there we go. Okay. His body's slipping down the hill. Well, just went from running for my life to being king of the hill. Now the question is what is that I just ran over? Didn't seem like it was that far back. Okay, so no new weapons. I thought that other dude was right down here on the path too. I thought I smoked him as he came out from the tree line, but maybe not. Do you take the canoe? Or the powerboat with the 2 Funaki engines? Take the powerboat. So let's figure out what we're gonna do next. So you guys are all very wonderful for taking time out of your Friday night to swing by and hang out with me. I do appreciate it. So,
Damn it! Hello?
now we're going to take out the aviation depot. There is an overwater route here. I don't know if I can get that far upriver. But yeah, if I can do an amphibious landing there, that will be great. Now I won't get the stupid "you drove out of the mission area" warning for this one. Okay, so I've lost you guys in chat because my iPad just shut down. Give me a second to bring a different device up so I can see you guys in chat. And in the meantime, I'm going to power this up and let it boot up, and then keep playing here. Oh. I think I just bypassed a bunch of bad guys with culprit to earn resistance points. Okay, so we've got quite a ways to go to get there. I do need to unlock this thing first. Got some Peggies out on the water. This is the only thing. This is why I much prefer boats and planes. Now, you can drive and shoot in this game. It is something I am very bad at, so I don't try it. I usually, when I see an enemy in a vehicle, I usually just run and wait till I can get out somewhere on land, and then fight the engagement that way. Alright, so this spare phone that I have is... What is going on out there? I still got further upriver to go. What is this on the way, though? Oh, there's an airplane. I'm not going to grab the airplane, though, just to... Oh, there's 2 airplanes there. I'm not going to get the airplanes just to get here, though. So we'll just continue over water. I should be back here in chat. A split second. So this thing has like 42% battery life left, so that should be enough to carry me through the rest of the stream. For some reason, the Facebook page is slow to load. Alright, so let's keep going upriver. Neat seaplane. We're gonna bypass it. It's very tempting, though. Keep right. So I spent a lot of time on a boat just like this. Out on the open ocean, though. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna try, and I don't understand why, like I said, Facebook is so slow to load here. Try it one more time. I saw a flash of something Brandon had posted in the group discussion. I flew by it. I'm gonna need to go back and check that out. Great. Alright, so... This is kind of ridiculous that my, maybe it might be easier if I just go to... So what is Brandon composing music tonight? Is that what he's got posted there? I think maybe it'll be easier just for me to, join in. for some reason my my actual game creators page wouldn't load. Game video creators page wouldn't load, but I just joined in from the post in the group. Is he turning that boat around? He might be turning that boat around. Alright, amphibious landing. Of course, I didn't listen to
Hello? It's Nick Rye. The cult's at our doorstep, and I think they're here for my plane. We can't hold out for long.
Okay. So this should just be a straight-up assault. So Brandon, did you finish playing? I always get the name of the game you were playing mixed up with Dying Light, but it wasn't. That's not what you were playing. I can't remember what it was called though. Dead by Daylight? Car coming. Oh yeah, prison vehicle. Again, very tempted to take that down, but one thing I've learned playing this game is it really pays to be focused. Is that a... Yeah, notice that I chose not to engage the bull. That's a thing for a different day. Dude, Brandon beat the game so fast. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's something. That's a thing to do as a streamer, I guess. I am not. I'm not conditioned or made of the sterner stuff that would require. I saw a few people posting that they were gonna take on some game and play it to completion. So let's scan with the binos because there may be some fools around here. Kind of surprised that's not bringing up any enemies. Oh, what's going on? Something was going on over there. Something's on fire. How's that?
Damn it! Hello? It's Nick Rye. The cult's at our doorstep, and I think they're here for my plane. We can't hold out for long.
Interesting that it's letting me fast travel to a mission point before I complete the mission. Yeah, because one of the... Okay, so that thing indicates where I set the waypoint. It may not actually be where the action's going down. It would seem that the bad stuff would be happening somewhere over there where that mess is on fire. So let's be sneaky. Chicken. One of the things I am not a huge fan about in this game is the wildlife. I don't like, you know, for instance, going through a mission like we just went through, but then like being killed by like a raging bull or I was gonna shoot them, but I really want to get a better understanding of what's going on. Are these guys just raiding the aviation place? They're not shooting at me, are they? Great. Blasted. Well, they damn sure know I'm here now. Come on, pop your head out from behind that cover. Great. I gonna have to go get him? Nope. Oh, there's one full running. Smart for you to come out from behind over there. 2 down. Or 4 that I know of. Ah! Reload, come on. Winged him. He had just enough of his shoulder sticking out from behind that tree to get got. Come on. Oh, that's straight up Full Metal Jacket scene right there. You came out to rescue your buddy and you got shot. What's going on over here? Come on. Now, I'm hoping that's the Rye brothers that they're engaged with over there. Until dawn. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna make this up close and personal. Slide and... Oh! Did that actually just happen? I'm glad I got that one on tape. Loot's full, loot's full. Oh, there's one more loot available. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, there's some friendlies around here. Nick Rye. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron says, nice!
I'm in a real jam here. We're trapped. We're fucking trapped. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch, John C. You see them Peggies take off in my plane? I need it back. That was our only chance of getting out. I'd go myself, but my wife's pregnant and due any second. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, without that plane, we're fucked. Please. My family needs your help.
I get it.
I'm sorry. I don't like getting emotional. Name's Nick, by the way.
Okay.
Look, if I know the cult, they've taken my plane to John C's range. It's got the only other airstrip big enough to land the thing. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm desperate, partner.
Wow. So I have to go directly to the belly of the beast just to rescue this guy's plane? Great. So where does it want me or need me to go? Okay, well clearly John Seed isn't actually down here. So whose area is this? Yeah, because I shouldn't be heading directly into the boss battle at this point, right? There's a plane there. Now what would be nice... Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, and we have the wingsuit. So, I think... Can I get into my blessed window shade here? Come on. Because I need to set the screen to not turn off. So did any of you guys do anything exciting today? Or was it just a humdrum Friday until you got home and started gaming? Yeah, this is a thing that happens here too. So there's the airplane, this burning Hulk right here. This game used to have a problem. I don't know if they ever fixed it. They used to have a problem with disappearing vehicles where you would see an airplane or a helicopter on your map, but when you actually like walked to where it was supposed to be, it wouldn't be there. And then sometimes, like, you would run around the corner behind a building, and then you'd come out, and then, like, that would cause it to respawn or something. Man, I really want to make that an aerial assault. Looks like I'm not going to be able to do that, so maybe the best thing... What is this thing? Trailer. Trailer? Pickup. And a trailer. Car. I guess I will go down and take me out. This boat. This will be doing another amphibious landing here. Drum Friday. Huh? Sorry to hear that. It was for me too. Actually, it was not super productive today. I actually had something due, but it's one of those things where I've noticed I'm the only person who pays attention to it, so I kind of drug it out to see if anybody else besides me was going to actually realize that the thing was due. And our customer is not working on Monday. So I was like, well, it's not like anybody's standing around waiting to receive the thing. So I picked at it a little bit, but I didn't actually finish it, and nobody said anything, so I'm like, there's nobody's too wrapped around the axle about it. I'll just do it on Monday or over the weekend or something. Nope, it's not. Oh, need to enter the boat first. That just popped up at the aviation site. Alright, let's figure out exactly where we gotta go. So, what might make the most sense? Ooh, that's a straight up cliff wall, so I do not... Oh, it looks like there's a path up from the beach. Or there'd have to be, right? Because that's a fishing hole? Let's tag that. That's where we'll put in. The plane, come on. Well, the plane is, I don't know if you noticed, Rido, but the plane... Are you telling me to go to the mission site to get the plane? Okay. So we're on our way to, and I will drive as quickly as possible. Every once in a while I gotta snap into the overhead map, though, to check my position. Blow by the dock here. Well, that probably has some decent loot in it. Looks like there's a campsite there as well. Proceed on. Beach right here. I believe that there's a path up. Fishing hole here that I can use to do my assault. Loot's full. So that's a dynamite stick. Fishing pole. Not grabbing the fishing pole. So before we go up there, let's make sure that my throwables are kitted out correctly. So I do... Let's go to full auto on the assault rifle, and I do have the dynamite armed, so looks like we are good to go. One thing that I've noticed, and that I will thank you guys for, is with you guys in the chat, I don't need to caffeinate as much, so maybe streaming will be my key to a healthier lifestyle. Although I don't want to put that on you guys, that should be my own responsibility. Yeah, you can't get up that. Find Nick's plane. So this was a bit of my concern, is I wanted to find a place. Now, there was a walking path up there, but I'm trying to see if I can shortcut it. And Ryder, I gotta tell you, grabbing the plane, there's not a big payoff to that. Because I tend to use aerial vehicles just to get into the vicinity of a mission area, and then I parachute or wingsuit out of them. So they tend to not be around for that long. Now that's gravel, so can I actually get up here? I can only get up. Nope, can't get up over the hill. Gravel surface went right up to the hilltop, but not all the way over. Yeah, I'm gonna wind up coming out in a space where I'm more exposed than I really wanted to be. What I really needed to do was to have been able to pop up over the top of that hill. Well, okay. So let me backtrack, because I want to be as far west as I possibly can when I launch this assault. Just given the way the terrain looks. Well, I'm up on the ridge top now, so actually... What is that? Yeah, no, he is a bad guy. Right? Why does it have him painted like that? Is he... Because what'll make me angry is if he's some special unit, and if he gets in the plane, it's going to take off. But he's also causing me to launch my assault faster than I wanted to. Nope. He's not painting as an enemy. So he might be a local who actually just knows.
You the one the cult's after?
Okay. Now I can't talk to him because I took a shot at him. Genius move. There's no way to, like, put the weapon away. I bet he knows something that would have... Nope, still can't talk to him. Great.
I always thought I'd die surrounded by loved ones.
Plane is straight ahead. Seed Ranch. This does not bode well. One bogey. 2. I just have a feeling this thing's gotta be 3. Wait. Is this the regional? No, headquarters. John Seed himself probably is here. I was sure they were not setting me up for the boss battle in this area already. 4. I'm absolutely certain there's more than 4 people guarding this compound. Alright. We need to take a quick breather here before we get into this, because it's not going to be easy. quick sip of Mo juice. And then we're gonna do this. And we are gonna do so. It looks like there's zip lines all over the place. But, and now it's getting dark. Move, 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 move. Position. Alarms are up.
We heard the alarm! On our way to help!
Great. What? Move, 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 move. Get up. No, you don't. Try that slide and super spy stuff. Who is hitting me and where are they hitting me from? You need to slide now. Thanks so much, Aaron. I really appreciate it. I always appreciate you dropping by. Means a great deal. And I appreciate your support. Please do get some sleep. I want you to enjoy your weekend, just as I'm going to try to. Come on, come on. Great. Oh, it does not surprise me that I'm going to have to be doing this one over. So this will be a little better, since it is, now it's got me in a daylight assault. I think, now that is the alarm system. Great, the cult outpost. Of course, anybody who watches me do this thinks this is probably foolish. Disable the alarm. Disable the alarm. I think the alarm's disabled. I think they blew it up. Nope. Nope. Blast it. And we're going to change the conditions of the test. Oh! Come on. This is going to take all night. There's one definite difference between playing this on the PS4 versus the PS4 Pro, is load times are definitely shorter on the PS4 Pro. I'm going to try this again. So normally my approach is to try and figure out the smart way of doing this. Then there's always the brute force method. This might actually work. I don't think anybody's seen me yet. So this will hopefully prevent. So there's the plane right there. I don't want to just get the plane though.
We got an intruder around here.
That's right.
In our garden. You just have to say yes.
Stop walking. Blasted. I thought that was what? Oh, you dummy. Got confused and hit a bunch of wrong controls for that. Damn it, where is that coming from? Oh. Take the blasted Uzi. Yeah, my tactical objective now is to get them to all flood into this room and take them out through here. And not get myself in any long-range gunfights. Are you kidding? Like I said, there are some things in this game that will just make you want to throw your controller. Really aggravating. So yeah, Aaron was asking earlier, tomorrow morning I will be shifting over to the PC. And actually specifically, I'm going to be going back and revisiting Call of Duty Ghosts. Come on, come on. Which is,
We're standing held. Stand your ground.
what? I disabled the alarm. Great. Is that actually a, Oh, that's no. We don't want that to happen. We don't. Plaid nabbit. That might not be the smartest thing to do. Get that other weapon back. Great. Horrible. Trial and error will be just keep trying it. Eventually it'll work out. Now we know not to hit that side panel on the aircraft bay. So one thing I don't understand is everybody who was in here before seemed to be able to figure out who was in here, and I don't know how to do that. Click no comments. Seems like I always miss whoever's in the chat room by name until they actually say something. Oh my gosh.
Hit the deck!
Oh, is that a med kit right there? Definitely need that. Grenades are full. Let's move. Let's go to the aircraft. Oh! Alright.
Reinforcements are on their way!
5 new locations revealed. Liberate the outpost.
Watch my back, will ya?
Let's go, 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 do. There's gonna be a guy. There was somebody heading for that door. Seriously, now this time nobody's coming into this room? My big fear is that, oh, that actually hit him. Yep, nope, that does need to get done. Get the Uzi. I'm tired of telling you that. Blasted, that's what I was afraid of, is that somebody would come in behind me. That was the best run so far. Keep banging my head against this wall. What's funny to me is the little tiny differences there are each time I respawn. You know, sometimes I'll go into this and there'll be nobody right here, then other times, like that last time, there were like 6 dudes right there. Aaron went to sleep. That's really what I should have done. Because I am supposed to be up in not too long to do my early AM live stream. One thing I look forward to is I'm just looking forward to gaming in a more comfortable chair. Seat that I picked to do console gaming, of course. So, so this is a little interesting. So,
Go check it out. Don't worry, help's on the way.
so part of the problem with this direction of this assault is there is no corner of this room where I can completely... No! Blast it! Where's that key? I'm getting so angry at this. And one of the reasons... I don't know. I've always hated the dumb, idiotic L3 push to sprint control mechanic on the PlayStation, because there's no way to do that and follow an inherently straight path. I always wind up getting some waggle left or right. Well, at least when you're moving quickly in a CQB situation. So I had actually only thought and planned that when I, 2 alarms remaining. Great, that's the problem. Now the reason I think I'm gonna get off of this thing of trying to get them to all come into that one room. But my thing is, I don't want to be outside where when these aircraft can come in and drop bombs on me. I also don't want to be somewhere where I can be hit by the snipers.
We're sending back out to deal with those sinners.
Yeah, I need to figure out. So this might be. This might be the best place to hole up, because this allows me to see two of the doors at least. If somebody comes in this third door behind me, up over to my right, they can't shoot me without coming down. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 tangos, so if I can use this to get rid of 7. What you need to not do is you need to not blow the plane up. Make sure that dynamite goes off over there. Good. What I'm trying to do is neutralize their advantage, trying to make them all funnel into a place where I can control the fight, and a place where they can't use the advantage of their laser scopes. Stick your head out, come on, I need you to blast it. Right. No, now you're gonna blow up the blasted plane. Blast it! So in a quick second here, I think I'm gonna make one more attempt here, and then I gotta do a quick BRB, and I'll be back to try it again. So maybe, okay, so if, okay, so there's a total of 3 alarm stations, so it doesn't make any sense for me to keep trying to hit that alarm. The only thing it makes sense for me to do is hurry up and get inside the hangar. But I need to rethink. One thing I need to do better. You close that door. It's a little aggravating that you can't. Alright, that's good. So you took down that, where am I getting shot from now? This guy down on the lower level. Come on, come on. Blast it. Get down. Get covered. Oh! Man, it seems like every time I figure out like one tactical element to solve, another one breaks down. Of course, this is the assault on the compound, so again, I should not necessarily be surprised that this is hard. So a little bit of this is because I've lost my tolerance for any kind of Horrible. Good intentions, horrible execution. And again. Come on. Grab whatever he has. What is this here? No time to...
Reinforcements are on their way.
This is what I need to do. Now I don't have to worry about blowing up the aircraft plane. Now maybe this is the better room to get them all to flood to. Of course, that only works if you actually take them all out. Come on. Ah. What's that? Is this guy out here? Looks like somebody was out there and took a shot at me. What's that? Looks like things are working out.
Look north. Help's coming for you.
I'm hoping that they won't just come in here and wholesale drop bombs on their own buildings. What was that? What? What? Thought I saw another guy down there. Oh, here. Where is he? This guy's getting on my nerves. Or did I get him? Now there might only be one. There might only be 3 more bad guys left. Somebody else is trying to come through the door. Got lucky. That come from? Perk points awarded. There's a bad guy. Whoa! Where's that coming from? I mean, it's physically impossible for somebody to be behind me shooting. Oh, there he is. I got frickin' seen out of heat. pip. I got, nope, 2 more enemy pips. I'm hoping we can get to a point where we... what do I need to... So, what do I need to do to liberate the compound? Because it keeps saying liberate the compound. I want to make certain that I don't have to, that it's not some stupid, like, raise the flag mechanic or something that I have to do. I think...
After all the atonements, all the confessions, all that you've done for me, is a giant. Cast away your past. You need to open up your heart. You need to see that there is more love around you. All the pain and suffering you spread will not help us in the long run.
What's this? Okay. Alright, I think we're getting very close to figuring out endgame for this. What I need to do... Where is the... Come on. Where is the actual... like, the thing? Where's the liberate outpost symbol coming up? There we go. Ye flippin' haw. Now the only thing is John Seed himself wasn't there, so what does it mean that I've liberated the outpost? But what does it mean that I've liberated the outpost but not taken out John Seed? Speeder available in customization menu.
You're doing a hell of a job, kid. But Eden's Gate isn't just gonna sit around with their thumbs up their butts. We push, they push back harder.
New weapons
John's
unlocked.
gonna send out birds to try and spot you from the air, and armed convoys to intercept you on the road. You keep your head on a swivel.
No, I'm not gonna do that. So that's one thing I will say I'm not a huge fan of, design-wise, in this game, is, you know, the notion that as soon as I complete and unlock something, it immediately spools me into a mission. And one of the... yeah, like, this might be a mistake. Like, you don't...
Get a video from John yet? If not, you will.
Okay. So, and there are some of these that, like, as soon as you talk to the person, like, that immediately spools you into a mission. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Not a huge fan of that.
Damn, I can build my own level.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Do I have enough money worthy of shopping? Guess I'll buy some new clothes. Not enough money to buy any special outfits. all the masks. The masks are all ridiculously expensive. Like, I don't understand that. These outfits are just locked. Why are they locked? Okay, these are things you have to find. Speeder. Okay. So just do that for clothes, items. Let's do a med kit. Get ourselves out with 3 and pick up some body armor. I think I want to invest the money in throwables. Sell loot for 560. What is that? Damaged skin. No, that's because I blew the bear up. Damaged meat. And hunting gear. And you can buy silver bars. I'm not going to
Hey
do
man,
that.
how you doing? You should think about joining the resistance.
So all in all, a pretty satisfying mission night. Alright, customize planes here. Struggle a little bit. Yeah, there's no way I got enough money to afford an airplane. Alright. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and position myself to get boys playing out. Oh, it's armed. It has bombs on it. And I do want to spend money on my perks. Got 4 points available. And nimble fingers. Quicker to craft, sabotage a booby trap, disable alarms, and open safes. Cost is 4. We'll do that. Alright, well thanks so much for anybody who happened to swing by and join the live stream tonight. I do appreciate it. Of course, thanks very much to Aaron, Brandon, and Ashley who swung by and actually hung out and chat a bit. That's a big help. So I brought 2 of these monster rehab drinks down here to shotgun, and I haven't even drank one, so I will have those available for tomorrow morning's early morning live stream, which will, if all things work out, theoretically get started here in just a few hours. So, again, thanks so much for joining in on this episode of By Gaming Diary, the Firearms Tales series. My name has been Gascally Stamus from GearWorks.com, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, and the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. You have been watching me play Far Cry 5 and listening to me as I test the SteelSeries Arctis 7 2019 edition refresh, which just came out at the beginning of September of this year. This pretty much concludes my testing of this headset. It is the best gaming headset that I've ever used, and definitely the best gaming headset that I've reviewed in the last couple of years. I would highly recommend picking one up. They are not expensive. The only knock that I would have on them is that they don't come with a Y-splitter cable to break the single 3.5 millimeter connector out into discrete headphone and microphone jacks. Which is sometimes a problem with different streaming setups. Sometimes I need that versatility. I just took one from my one of my Razer headsets and used it to punch the headphones into my mixer tonight and to send the microphone over to a 3.5 millimeter extension cable into my streaming PC sound card. But I mean, Razer headphones come with them. I feel like for as much as SteelSeries is charging for this headset, they should have included one as well.
You gotta try this. Best game ever. Imagine what we could do with 10 of you.
But yeah, I'm probably not going to do a full-blown write-up on the headset, but I mean, if I had to give a score to it, on my scale, I'd give it a 9.0, and if you've been to GearWorks.com, you know I don't... Scores of 8.0 or above on my 10-point scale, I give out pretty stingily. So, it's an infrequent accessory or device that I test. I think that's a high score, but again, I've had these headphones on for 2 hours, and they are not uncomfortable at all. I could easily wear them for another 2 hours. And the biggest thing, it's a question for streamers, right? What do you put more weight on? I think I hear a helo. What do you put more weight on in selecting a headset? Is it comfort or is it audio quality? And comfort for me is first. I mean, I can choose to be, you know, pretty, you know, not very snobbish or picky about audio quality, but you know, if a headset's uncomfortable, like I can't deal with that. And these are absolutely the most comfortable headsets that I've ever used. They've got the soft feel cushion ear cups.
This is the most awesome game I've ever played.
Gun's only as good as the shooter.
Always take care of your gear.
And the head strap that goes over the top is an elastic headband that somehow they have the thing wired so that no matter what your head size and shape is, you don't have to click the things down to get them to fit. You just slide the ear cups on, and the elastic band is like on some kind of a tensioner rig, almost like a set of pulleys almost. And it conforms to fit your head and fits on snugly, so it doesn't feel loose. There's definitely... Well, that's got to be a Peggy Helo, right?
Hey, brother. How you doing, bud?
Tired of digging holes in the ground.
Church,
Yeah, probably unlikely that I'm gonna hit that from here. Of course, here's the grapple, but I can't do anything with that because I don't have the grapple skill. It's unfortunate that I have not, yeah, of course. I shouldn't have used a medkit, that was stupid. Worst I guess I can, just go buy a new one.
You ask me, John's got your partner.
Finish that. Silly waste, but at least it's not permanent. So yeah, so I will be online tomorrow morning streaming, hopefully. Fingers crossed I won't be able to wake up. And I'll be streaming some Call of Duty Ghosts, going back and revisiting that game on the PC tomorrow morning. So, again, thanks so much for joining in. That's going to do it for me. My name has been Stamus, and I am out of here. Until next time.
There's new stuff added all the time.
Happy hunting. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Play the games that you like and stream what you love. That's going to do it for me. I'm out. And I will hit you up with my stream ending tune.
Goddamn! I can't believe this is happening.
love. I see you in the sunshine, shining up above. You feel so special now, with sand upon my feet as we walk around the town. I love to see you smile. I love to touch your sun. I love to feel a warm wave splashing upon me. I got you, you got me. This is where we want to be. Living it up in the sunshine. Living it up in the sunshine. Fast cars, you take me for a ride. You make me feel so special, like new all the time. We'll watch the sun go down, sand up on my feet while we're playing